Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to another DC TV Talk. Now we got part two of the cross or Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover with episode of Batwoman, which they did some stuff. They did some stuff this episode for. Okay, so the episode pretty much starts off with like, hey, they want to bring back Oliver, which is kind of like the initial thought everybody probably would have because this, if you think about it, we've seen people die before, we've seen people come back before, especially in the Arrowverse because we got Sarah, other people, you know what I'm saying? And so this episode, Mia and even Barry was like, how about we use the Lazarus pit? It's something me personally, I never thought about because it's like I knew he was gonna die, but it's like I think I kind of like did what they probably could have done and just accepted the fact that he was dead. But it's like, nah, if there's a way to bring him back, of course we're gonna bring him back. And it's like, first of all, it's like, hey, this is not how he thought he was gonna die. So apparently, hey, we should bring him back. Which is gonna be even more stressful once he comes back and then he possibly dies again. So it's gonna be weird seeing somebody die two times in one crossover. But considering the fact that these are spaced out, it helps. But also considering the fact that some people might not watch them to all of them. I might not watch a crossover till like at once. So I'm kind of wondering how that would affect them. Nonetheless, hey, they like it's a weird moment because the moment that sticks out to me is when he's telling Iris, like he's like, "Hey, we have to bring back Olive." She's like, "You know, Barry, we probably." She's kind of like, "Nah, I don't think we should do that." It's like, Iris, do you really not like Oliver that much? Because you do anything if Barry would have died, like him trying to do the same thing for his friend, like she eventually comes over and like gets on board. I'm like, okay, man, I guess I gotta understand. She also teams up with Lois and Clark of Earth 38 to go save Superman because apparently Lex Luthor, the one person, I get what the monitor was doing. It's like, hey, I need him to serve a purpose to help you find this thing. But I was like, out of all people, why this person? And I'm not the only person who thought that. Carl thought that as well. Cause it's like, dude, what? 4 billion people died. My mother died, but this guy's still alive. This horrible human being. No, I don't like it at all. He got the Book of Destiny, and we also find out the Book of Destiny tells him like, hey, we need 7 paragons to help try to save the multiverse. Probably won't be the multiverse after this, which is gonna be very good. Which is gonna be very, very interesting. You can see how the world events go on. The crossover is gonna be a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? I know we no more too much jumping to Earth because we're jumping from a lot of Earths, and I'm telling you, I cannot. If there was a quiz on what Earths, what people live, I probably can get like 7 out of 20 right. Okay, because I feel like that's how many Earths we've been to. I probably may get more than that, but that's probably because it's fresh on my mind right now. And Lex is going from Earth to Earth. One of the Earths he goes to is the Smallville Earth. Me, never watched Smallville. You know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't. I'm not a big Superman guy. So you know what I'm saying. Also, I've never seen the Brandon Roos Superman film, Superman Returns. So when seeing him as Superman didn't do a lot for me, but the fact that it looked amazingly cool for some reason. I don't know. He looks swole. It's like I don't know. It worked for me. I don't. Why did it work? Who knows? But I actually was. I thought that was pretty good in the whole Superman versus Superman thing. It was also dope. But going on to Earth 99, where we go, Kate must go see Batman because he's gonna lead her to like the fourth paragon of courage. Of course, we thought it was him. Well, I think some of us kind of knew like it wasn't gonna be him, but kind of hoped it was him at the same time. Yet we knew we weren't gonna see him don the cape and cowl, so it's like, why would it be him? You know, with the cape and cowl. You see him, you see Luke there. Luke is, I don't know what the hell Luke on. Luke out there with no shirt, just walking around the house, and Batman is in like exoskeleton because he fought and killed Superman. Not only did he kill Superman, he killed Joker. He killed Riddler. Like he killed Mr. Freeze. He killed multiple people. He just kind of pretty much got tired of not we pretty much probably got tired of sitting on the Arkham. This is a very, very different Bruce Wayne. Kevin Conroy Bruce Wayne, though. It's just hearing the voice and everything. I think it just kind of like elevates it because you watching it, but like you kind of replace him with like the animated Bruce Wayne, probably either from like Batman animated series or even Batman Beyond. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of replace him. Like, I see that in this episode. Nonetheless, he's Kate kind of confronts him, and he tells her like why he did what he did. He's kind of like scarred, and like he once he went, it's the whole Batman mythos. Like he will never kill because once you kill one, they probably get just like hey, just easier to kill another, then another, then another, and that's kind of what the episode essentially said he did. And once Kara finds out that he killed Superman, the only weird part about this Batman is that he does have trophies. And the fact that the trophies are in his living room. I mean, well, like in his study, it's not even like under the ground or anything like that. It's like, dude, you're not even hiding the fact that you killed these people. You're kind of like pretty much proud of it at this point. And he eventually tries to take out Kara because this is no longer the Batman that we know and love. Yeah, he's definitely a different person. Okay, and he's killed in a way that kind of bothers him because he's kicked and then runs into like a meter and just gets shocked to death. And we just this is my Batman fan spewing out into this. There's no way that would happen. One, she stopped his punch, then just kicked him. He just so happened to run back into something, and there's no way that he like had any measures for that. Like the exoskeleton would be so much better made than where he just can't just hit into some metal and get electrocuted. Like this is Bruce fucking Wayne, aka Batman. Like there's no chance. But it is what it is. Yes, they had to boost. I think he really was kind of used as like a booster for Kate's Batwoman, which I enjoyed. But at the end of the episode was also something that we saw very, very like he's kind of rubbing off on. He kind of rubbed off on Kate a little bit, and not such a positive way because he took the kryptonite that Bruce had, and we see this after Kara says that she's gonna use the Book of Destiny to bring back her Earth and her mother, which is like everybody's kind of like not accepting what's happening and like trying to like go around it and like do things different. Uh, One of the best parts was seeing Mick Roy come back because he's just probably one of the greatest characters out of all these shows. Seeing him, and the reason they have to go get him is use their way rider, to take from their way rider because Sarah told the crew, you guys don't have to do any more crossovers, which is hilarious. And like they still keep like that Legends type mentality while it's still mixing into all this stuff, which is really, really good. End of the episode, though, is we see Lila, which, well, hold up, before I get to that, is we have to talk about the fact that they use, well, first of all, Jonah Hex and where he got his scar from. I'm not too familiar with Jonah Hex, but we see that when we first see him, he doesn't have the scar. Sarah cuts him, he gets the scar. Yeah, so apparently that's how he gets it. And they have the Lazarus pit. They bring Oliver back, trank him, which is fine. It's like, okay. And then all the antimatter in the air apparently is affecting Constantine's magic. So now he can't even get his soul. So I'm wondering whether they enlist the help of another, someone that's with magical powers that we might not be expecting. And like, man, I see coming. Unless they're just going, I'm pretty sure the stuff with Oliver isn't solved this episode. I'm kind of predicting that'll be solved in maybe like when all the legends, join the crossover, because I'm pretty sure all of them will join the crossover at some point. And yeah, like I said, the episode ends with Lila, Harbinger, meeting the Animana. And from what I've read in the comic, the 3 chapters, like I said, the 3 chapters that I read, she is turned against the Monitor for the Anti-Monitor. So I don't know exactly where they go because, like I told you guys, I think this is kind of where my knowledge of like crisis ends. Like so, everything beyond this, I have zero idea. Well, actually, most of the stuff I knew kind of like ended. Like other stuff other than this, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff in this episode I didn't actually know, but that little tad bit at the end I actually was aware of. So I don't know exactly where we going, but I'm along for the ride. You guys let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I catch up with you guys later.